Hello everybody, welcome to Thunder Lakes. I'm Micah, your friendly neighborhood bow tech. Today we're going to talk about a couple of the bows in the 2023 Elite lineup. First of all, we have the Train and the Omnia. Omnia has generated a lot of press this year. Great bow, we'll get to that in a second. But first, I really want to talk about the Train. I believe the Train is probably one of the most underrated bows on the market. It was a fantastic seller for us last year, and every single one, I've gotten rave reviews from the guys that bought it. They absolutely love it. We'll do a real quick rundown on some of the specs on it, and then in a minute we'll take it out in the range and we'll throw a couple arrows through it and just kind of check it out, get a feel for what it feels like and how it sounds and what she does. First of all, the Train, one of the lightest bows in the full-size bow market, 3.9 pounds. It's very lightweight, still a very rigid riser. Elite still has their cage in here that helps strengthen up this riser, make it extremely rigid. It's a rotating draw mod bow. It has a huge range of adjustability. It goes from 25.5 to 31.5 inches on draw length adjustment. So even us guys with the longer arms and the long draw lengths, it's still gonna fit us. And with a 32.5 inch brace or ATA, axle to axle length, still going to be a very comfortable shooting bow, even at 31 plus inches on draw length. It's got a 7-inch brace height, and the IBO speed for it is 325 feet per second. Comes in 4 different colors. You got the buckskin or tan. It's got an OD green, black, and I believe the sienna brown. Fantastic bow. I mean, I can go on about this thing forever. It does have 15 pounds adjustment on the draw weight, so it peaks at 70, but it can go down to 55, which having that extra little bit helps, especially like for a teenager or something that's not quite ready to be pulling back a 65 or 70 pound bow. It can be dropped down low enough that even they can start on it as kind of a final stages bow, or some of us older guys that we get tired of shooting 70 all the time, we can turn it down to where it's much more comfortable for us and still performs very well. You got a lot of good features on it. It has mount for a rear stabilizer, mount for your front stabilizer. It has the signature Elite 2 positions, higher and lower sights. It has the triangles if you want to do the bow mounted quiver. And really, it's just a fantastic little bow. And can't wait to get out on the range and get some shots through it. And we'll do that in just a minute. Second on our list is the Omnia. I, for one, I've been a big Elite fan for, I don't know, probably 15 years now. I think I've been an Elite dealer off and on for over a dozen. Elite just finally made the bow that I've been asking for a long time. I said, you know, I love the Elite draw cycle. The Elite draw cycle speaks for itself. If you know anything about bows, you know that these things are smooth, easy pulling bows, and they really are. They do not feel like the draw weights that they're at. And my problem with Elite is they've never really been able to produce a whole lot in the way of speed. Well, this year they come out with the Omnia, which is a 347 foot per second bow, and let me tell you something, this thing's a burner. I've set up a few of them, and everybody that shot them is like, holy cow, this thing screams, and it really does, especially for the fact of how smooth the draw cycle is and how many features this thing has. They've taken a page from a lot of the other guys' books. They've added dampeners directly mounted to the bow in different places, but they got a ton of features. It's a 32-inch axle-to-axle bow. Draw lengths go from 24.5 to 30 inches. It's available in 16, 18 colors. They also have different combinations you can do with that. One of the cool features of it is up here, is you can incrementally adjust your let off. So it peaks at a 90% let off, but you can incrementally adjust that down, clear down to I think like 75% let off. So it has a huge range there, and you can just incrementally drop it down, which is great. Also, it's a rotating draw mod bow. It has the rotating draw mods built in, so you can change your draw length at home if you need to. Very simple. They kept with the Elite set technology, which is up here, so you can really get your patterns dialed in and really get this thing shooting lights out. There has been some bad press on it lately. Apparently Elite had a couple issues. They got some limbs flip-flopped during production. They've assured me they've gotten that taken care of, and they did a great job with us shops getting information out as to how to take care of the problem and how to fix it. Guys were complaining that their cables were rubbing on their cams, and they were, and Elite really stepped up and owned the problem and got it fixed for us. We're gonna take this thing out on the range here in a little bit, and we're gonna get some shots through it and kind of see how it flies and how it feels. Just getting overall once over on it. So we'll see you on the range. All right, here we are in the range. First up is the terrain. I did notice that this is set for a pretty short draw length, so I'm gonna be look like I'm shooting my little boy's bow. Actually, that's kind of funny if you know my boy. I couldn't shoot his bow. We're gonna get a few shots and kind of get a general feel for it and kind of see what we got here. Nice smooth draw cycle. Good solid back wall. Fairly quiet. I mean, we are in the echo chamber. Fairly quiet. Has a little bit of vibration. I would kind of expect that out of a bow this light. And obviously it has no stabilizers or anything like that on it. So I think it'd be very easy to get rid of. It looks like it's turned down to about 60 pounds. Makes it comfortable, but not bad. It's got a nice draw cycle, very comfortable, very good solid back wall. Pretty quiet and rips an arrow pretty good. I mean, 60 pounds at like, well, I think as I said, this one goes down to what, 25 and a half. So that's a really short draw length and still putting an arrow down there at pretty good speed. This is the Elite terrain. Like you said, it comes in 4 colors. Stop in, check it out, give it a shot. I mean, for a bow in this price point, it's half of what some of the new flagship bows are, so it's a really good place to be and really terrific bow. All right, here we have the Elite Omnia, new flagship for Elite. It's got like the extra stabilizers, vibration dampeners and stuff on it. I expect it to be a little bit quieter. Tunability is the name of the game with Elite. They have infinite adjustments for your tuning. Should be able to tune these in to shoot really well for you. Like I said, Elite did a good job at getting back with us and getting some of their issues, corrections. I think this would be a really great bow, but let's see how it shoots. Quick, not much vibration. Has a little bit of slap to it. I think part of that is because guide rod is sticking out too far. I think you can take care of that. Draw cycle's smooth, 70 pounds. I've been shooting a lot about 62, 64 lately. So 70 pounds felt a little bit stiff to me, but not bad. I mean, still very smooth. And it's not like a huge fall off the cliff. Draw weight's insane. I mean, holding weight, there's nothing to it. Hardly any vibration at all. It's definitely quick. Once again, I mean, it's a very shootable bow. It's really quick, it's quiet, very dead in the hand, hardly any vibration at all. You know, we'll be playing with this thing quite a bit and seeing if maybe we can do another update video or something on it and get a little more refined and tuned in, and maybe include a chronograph test with it and see how close to that 347 they claim that we can actually get. Stop by the range, check out the new products from Elite. You know, we also have Matthews, and coming soon we're gonna have some of the new Obsessions. So be sure to stop in, check them out, talk to us, tell us what you like, what you don't like, what you want. We'll see what we can do to help you out. Thank you, and we'll see you again soon.